Hi guys, it's Nat. Hope you're all doing okay. So I had heaps of fun with the challenge that Deb gave me, the op shop challenge that I just finished. So now we're up to doing my junk mail challenge. Now unfortunately Deb can't do it this month, but I decided to continue on and challenge myself anyway because I've been collecting on my junk mail. Now I have a small Facebook group and a couple of members of that are going to craft along with me, and we're going to see what we can make with our junk mail. And I'm challenging any of you guys to do it with us as well because I think it's going to be heaps of fun. So I'll run through the details with you, but I'll also put the details under this video so that you can refer back to them if you do want to get involved. Now there will be a small prize at the end of it, just a small happy mail to someone that I randomly draw who has shown me either pictures or a video of what they ended up making. Now the way you would do that is do a video on YouTube and then comment on one of my videos and let me know that you've done a video so I can find it. That's unless I follow you and stalk you and watch all your videos already. Or you can join my Facebook group because anyone's welcome. It's just a really small group at the moment, but I do run a couple of challenges and I'm hoping that people just love doing these little challenges and stocking up on ephemera and trying out different techniques and that. So you're welcome to join, and you can post either pictures or a link to your video there as well. So the links to my Facebook group will be below also. So anyway, like I said, it's a junk mail challenge. So the idea is to create something like a junk journal, an art journal or a glue book, predominantly using your junk mail. Now I've collected a month's worth of junk mail and I'm absolutely horrified at how much I've got. So if I can't do something with that, there's something wrong. So it's made me realise that I need to get one of those no junk mail signs, because I could probably make, 5 or 10 journals out of what I've collected. So now there's do's and don'ts. Now you can make something, it doesn't have to be huge, it can just be a few pages, but it's up to you. I mean, I'm thinking of doing sort of like a glue book art journal type of thing. So you got to use your junk mail for your pages, and use like junk mail pictures. You can use your stamps and painting, bling, trims for decorating. So you can use all your art stuff, anything like that. I don't want an envelope journal. A lot of journals I see, they say they're junk mail ones, but all they are envelope journals with your junk mail envelopes. A few of these I don't mind being used as either covers or cut into pockets or 1 or 2 pages, but I'd rather the pages be mostly your catalogues and stuff. So I'm just reading because I can't remember all my rules. So pamphlets, catalogues, business envelopes, business cards, all that sort of thing that you get in your letterbox. So I've said you can use junk mail pictures to embellish. You can do stamping, you can die cut, all of that sort of stuff. So you can use gesso, you can use tools, so fancy scissors or punches, any of that. I think it'll be fun to see what we can create with the junk mail using all this cool stuff. So the things that I don't want you to do is use any book pages or book pictures, because we did that in the last challenge, used enough book pages. And like I said before, don't just grab a whole lot of envelopes and think that you'll make something out of that. And don't stress. I've got that on my list. I always have to remind myself, don't stress. So this runs for the month. So all the pictures and that have to be in by the end of the month. So I hope heaps of people, even if you don't join in specifically, give it a go and see what you can make. I have in the past seen some amazing things on YouTube and Pinterest and that people have made. I tried to find them and I can't find them now, so that's no help. So I'm on my own. So I thought I'm just going to sort out my junk mail while I'm on camera and start figuring out what I'm going to do with it. So I think I might just make some separate piles, but I'll show you first. Try not to bump the camera. This is a box that's chock-a-block full. That is my junk mail from months. And I sort of feel like I haven't had as much as usual. And, you know, you don't think it's that much until you pile it up like that. Yeah. It's a shame that you can't opt out of certain things and just get the ones that you use. Because I only look at 1 or 2 of them a week. So I think I might sort it into catalogues. So I've got like all my cheapest chips. The good thing is I think Coles and Woolworths now are doing their catalogues on matte paper, so I think that's going to be good paper to use. Harvey Normans. Now I've got things like this as well, and they can be, you know, flipped open, so there's a few things you could do with that. You could even make little envelopes and pockets out of that, and it's a bit more sturdy, so you could almost do tags on that as well. So I'll put them in a separate pile. This one's cool, Marley spoon voucher, because it's perforated there. It's like a credit card. It's already got the rounded edges, so I'll be able to do something cool with that. Nice tag. So yeah, ridiculous, isn't it? Poster for stuff. It's another, that's a bit thicker too, so I'll put that with my pamphlets. Another envelope. So I'll put them in the pile. They'll make, as I said, really cool pockets or little pages. Some of these aren't too good, but what I'll do once they're sorted to is go through all the brochures and just see if there's any little interesting bits and pieces that I can fussy cut out. Like there's a plant there and even a cocky. That's a pretty cool little picture, so I'm looking for things like that that appeal to me. You know, even the cushion and that. And I thought I could do like glue book and do pages with like a colour theme and find things out of the brochures that are in that colour. You might hear my son in the background. He's getting really loud. It must be a good game. So look, a whole lot of Christmas stuff. I can do a Christmas page. Lots of couches. Just goes on forever though, doesn't it? I was going to use just one of the like matte brochures and use that like a book and just alter the pages, but I'm thinking now I might just, it'd be nice to have different sized pages and style pages, so I might rip them apart and put a book together. Look at it all, it's ridiculous. As I said, there's only like, I think there's 2 a week that I'd actually look at, and I don't even look at them anymore, so I must go and get myself a note to stick on the letterbox. I think the problem is I live, it's quite turning into quite a big, it was a country town, but it's really would be considered a suburb now. And I live quite central, so I think I cop a lot where I live. So I hope you're all getting some crafting done and the weather's behaving itself. It's been so good in South Australia at the moment. We've had a lot of rain in the last few days, so I think that's helped a lot. Oh, that one will be nice with all the bling. So yeah, I think I'll sit down afterwards and go through all of these and pull out the pages with the pretty stuff on that I might use to embellish, and then the rest I can rip up and see what pages I want. It's not even, it's probably like half the box I've been through. Too many brochures. Oh, that's nice and sturdy. Yeah, that's what I do with my fitness cards. Make tags out of them. That's my exercise. I bet you're all like gobsmacked. Oh, that's not. That's a note for me. Don't know what that was doing in there. So I'm horrified at when I look at how much is here. I mean, I was pretty excited knowing I was going to do this challenge to see how much I got, but yeah, when you think of all the, you know, trouble to the environment it would cause to produce all of this and to have it worthless and just be chucked in the bin, it's very sad. That's a bit smaller. Some cool kitty pictures and colours, nice colours and numbers. So yeah, I think looking at all of this, it'll be more like a collage glue book. I've been wanting to do one of them, and the good thing about this is that you don't feel like you're going to ruin it. You know, everything I've been making lately has been like design team projects or for other people, and you so want to make it nice and not stuff up, which is impossible. But when you make something like this, it really doesn't matter. So I think this is a great way of making something that I can just let loose and have a bit of fun and try out some different techniques and that on. Look at it all. So yeah, they're all matched now. So those pages would be good with a bit of paint. Paint over that really. Wouldn't even need to gesso at first, I reckon. I'll see. Acrylic might be pretty good for it. Alright, how far have we got? Oh goodness, there's still heaps. I had to make a video today on an important project that I'm doing, and I tell you, everything I did went wrong. Absolutely everything. You have those days, don't you, sometimes? It's a bit of a smaller one, and it's a little bit firmer too, so I'll put that over there. Some more envelopes. That's a cool red one. Oh, that's nice because it's plain as well. And then I've got one that someone sent to me. Got a couple that people have sent to me. I'll have to take the stamps off of them. Spotlight. I dare not look at those catalogues. Must get one from every shop in town every week. Oh, I can see the bottom of the box now, so that's a relief. I love that there's so many colours that you could use if you're clever, which I'm not too clever, but it'll be good practice for me. Oh, look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh. Cool. I didn't get as many of this sort of thing that I wanted, because it's, as I said, it's good because it's nice and sturdy for your tags, but there's enough there. And if I do a glue book, I don't need that many tags and that anyway. Spotlight, might find some goodies in there. Oh, stamp bulletin, yeah. That'll be alright for doing some embellishing. And another envelope. Oh, that's cool. So I've got a few envelopes. So I reckon that'll be enough. Got to figure out, I was going to like use an envelope for my cover, but I don't think that's going to work because I think it's going to end up being quite a big book. So yeah, I'll have to have a think about that. So anyway, thought I'd come on and introduce everyone to the new challenge that I've given myself and anyone out there that would like to join in. I think it's going to be a whole heap of fun to see what everyone makes. I had heaps of fun looking at everyone's op shop journals. That was so cool because everyone did something so different and unique. And you really have to stop and think about what you could and couldn't use. And people were terrified at not being able to use certain things, but then what they produced was beautiful. So yeah, you don't need much, but we do like using all our new pretty things, don't we? I like a bit of a mix of both. I think my heart's really with the old books and that, but I do really like trying out all these new things and seeing what I can do with them. So, all right. So, as I said, make a video, show me what you've made, or join my Facebook group, which is linked below, and add a photo or whatever there. As I said, it is a small group and we're just sort of there to have fun and inspire each other with what we make and that, and do a few challenges each month. Take care, have fun, see you later.